Welcome back to the Built by Me podcast.
Yes, if you, in case you haven't noticed, things have changed around here. We have a set now. We have our own set. So the idea, Taina and I were talking, and one of the things that we were talking about is, what if we started releasing episodes that are a lot shorter, but are focused on very specific topics?
Things that are going on in the world, in the business community, what we're noticing, how it can pertain to you. Basically, we just want to talk some more.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. But honestly, though, we found like a lot of interesting things that were like, this could be a really good episode, but we don't necessarily need a guest to talk about it.
And it doesn't need to be 45 minutes.
It does not need to be 45 minutes. That's the goal here. The goal is to make these quick, digestible, and easy for you guys to listen to and to catch up on.
Yeah.
And it won't take up a whole chunk of your time.
Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Today's episode, we're talking about why founders need to show up, not just for their team, but also in their content, specifically on social media.
Social media founders. Interesting.
Yes.
So what are we thinking here?
So there's a huge rise of people who are wanting to connect not just with the brands, but they want to know who the brand is, not just what you're selling. So people want to connect with other people, and gone are the days where it's just quote unquote your intern that is on social media or that is in the videos for the company. People want to see everyone being involved, including C-suite members. So founders, CEOs, CMOs, they can't hide behind, we don't have enough time. I'm not a content creator. I'm not this.
Yeah.
You can make time because people want to know who's behind the brand. And a lot of founders have found success in doing this because they're building a community, not just their brand.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, because I think we're living in an age now where obviously their attention span is getting a lot shorter, but at the same time, people don't necessarily want to go onto your business's website or your product that you're selling or whatever it is and actually sit there and browse through. They want to just click on, their social media and see what that company's all about, see what the founder's all about, and then get that sense of authenticity. They want to get to that quickly.
Yes.
Like, a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's so interesting because Webster's word of the year, I think last year, was authenticity. So everybody wants people to show up authentically, especially online, because in the world of AI and the world of people being fake online, they want to make sure that you're being true to yourself. And people are assuming and putting together the CEO is the brand, right? So if you're or the founder is the brand, the company is the brand. So if you can't just talk about your products, you also have to talk about who you are, the background, why you're doing what you're doing. People love behind the scenes.
100%. So like, look, let's talk about some examples. Like, what are ways that, let's say I'm a business owner and I run let's call it a roofing company, and I have 25 employees. Where do I start?
You could start doing, day in my life vlogs, taking people with you on how you manage your team. If you're going out onto the field themselves, going to the field, showing what you do, just being in front of the camera, maybe even talking to your team, just having a lot more founders in front of the camera. And if you can't edit, if you're not comfortable in front of the camera, you can get comfortable in front of the camera. If you can't edit, you can outsource this. Like, there are ways that you can get around certain things, but you can start simple by just having tips that you can share on your social media, tips that you can share about hiring, how you manage your team, show the company culture and not just the company.
You know, it's interesting because a lot of people also think that there's a direct correlation sometimes with like content that you're creating online and then generating business out of it, right? It's saying, I run a restaurant, I produce a video, I'm gonna get 10 more customers. Or I have a roofing company, I produce a video, I'm gonna get another client.
Yeah.
It's never usually that correlation is like one-to-one, right? So it's always like, I think that's a big challenge that a lot of people see, and they look at it and they say, well, what's the point of doing this?
Right, where are the numbers?
Where are the numbers?
Yeah, but social media is not one-to-one. It's a long-term play, but you're building, like I mentioned before, that community so that people are trusting your brand a lot more, because people don't want to be sold to. A lot of people, if they see an ad, they'll just skip right through it. But if they see Day in My Life as a roofing CEO, then they're more likely to stick around, because now they're just like, oh, I'm nosy. I want to know. I want to know what you do on a day-to-day basis, you know?
Yeah, and I think it shines that like lens on the business, right? So if I'm a customer that happens to be looking for a roofing company to fix my roof or to replace my roof, then I'm going to be looking at not just, the company's website. I'm going to be looking at their social media. I'm going to be looking at their reputation.
Yes.
But then I want to see what's happening behind the scenes. I want to see if this company's, legit, if they have, they have their stuff together and they figured it all out.
Yeah.
That kind of content actually helps the customer get over that selling point, right? Where it's like I'm choosing between two businesses. This one is giving me a full blown transparent look on their business and what's going on, and the other one just has stock imagery, if you will.
Exactly.
It's just guys on a roof.
Yeah.
And now you're just like, huh.
Even before you have the need for it, before you even look it up, if you're already in that space and the content gets pushed to you, you might not know you need it yet, or you might not even want it yet. But then eventually when you are in that decision-making state, I remember seeing a video of this person that did a day in my life, and I think they did roofing. Let me go look them up again, or next time you come across it and you are looking for that, it's like, oh, I actually already know this company. I've already seen their content before. A lot of other bigger brands have done this as well. For example, Gymshark. If you're not always actively, buying something right then and there. You're not buying activewear every single day, but people are correlating between the product and the brand because they already know and love the brand.
So Gymshark, this is you're talking about Ben Francis, right? So Gymshark is for those of you that don't know, what is Gymshark actually?
It's an activewear brand. So they have, leggings, tracksuits, sweatpants, things like that. So it's clothing. It's direct to consumer.
Yeah.
And they've gone viral a few times because of how cool and interesting their marketing is, but it's very personable. So their last campaign that went viral was everyone saying happy. They got celebrities to do what are the things that you can buy celebrity videos? They Cameo, is it called?
Cameos,
Cameos.
Cameos.
They bought a bunch of celebrity cameos of them, celebrities saying happy birthday to Gymshark. So then they
That's
were
funny.
all these celebrities, they compiled the video together and say, happy birthday, Gymshark, for Gymshark's 1 year anniversary, or a few year anniversary. It wasn't 1 year, my bad. But it's just it's really personal because, again, even though Gymshark is not a real person, people are relating to a person, right? And then they're having all these celebrities say happy birthday to Jim, and that's an example of something that went viral because it's connecting and appealing to human needs, which is connection.
So there you go. There's an example, with Ben Francis being the CEO of the company and the founder of the company, he's active online. His Instagram is massive, and he's just he's constantly just sharing his journey, things that they're doing behind the scenes.
Yes.
Sometimes he shares personal things that he does, with his family or whatever it is, but it shows that human connection, right? It gives you that connection to it, but at the same time, it's building that brand for the company.
Is bringing people back to make it seem like you're part of the company as well. When you're watching his vlogs, you're seeing, okay, this is how they created this design. This is how they got the idea for this. And it's bringing you behind the scenes as to places that you might not have known if you were just looking on the outside. Actually, you wouldn't have known, because how would you know?
The other one really that I found interesting recently was Red Lobster. So a very traditional, historical company that's been around forever.
Yeah.
A staple, I guess you could say, in the restaurant industry. But their new CEO, what was his name again?
Demola.
Demola or Demola. Ademolican. Is that?
If we're saying that wrong, we apologize deeply.
That's right. But really, really cool. You would think this is a very traditional organization or traditional company.
Yeah.
Here's this new, I think he's 36 years old, by the way. He's very
young guy, yeah.
And he's just shaking things up completely. So he's just going into restaurants, filming. And again, it's Red Lobster. It's you know what I mean? It's everyone knows the Red Lobster.
I find it so interesting because Red Lobster is such an established brand, but their numbers were starting to go down a little bit as a rise of a lot of new restaurants in the works, right? Then you get this young new CEO just last year. I think it's 2024 he became CEO. Come in and shake things up and really help the numbers. So I think in the video that he did.
Hi, I'm Demola, CEO of Red Lobster. It's a new day, and we're making changes we think you'll be happy with.
they were talking about all the new changes that he implemented, and it was a really well done video, but it was very, even though it was high production, it was really casual, and it was the CEO talking to the people. It was posted online to social media, and so it's bringing Red Lobster, which is an established older brand, into the new modern day age by posting it on social media. And it's just this young CEO talking about, we're bringing boils, we're bringing biscuits back, like
All but it's also cool because he's showing like how he's like listening to the audience, listening to the customer, and then bringing these things to life. So it's showing that like, we're actually listening to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think he even mentioned that in the video.
Yes.
And how are they listening to us? Through social media. And that's why founders need to be showing up on social media.
I totally agree. Just to wrap this up, like I think if you're out there and you're thinking like, okay, this all sounds great, but these people all probably have like big budgets and big production companies, that's not true. A lot of these people just have a cell phone, and their cell phone today can record better than any camera.
Yeah.
There's editing software that you can get for next to nothing for free, and posting is not that difficult. So
it's not.
You just have to start with at least one video and get it going, and then the rest will kind of trickle out, right?
Yeah.
And it might not be the first video, might not get you like 1 million views, but that's okay.
Be consistent, stick with it, show people the personality behind your brand. Why should they choose you versus someone else? Show them your why, bring them into your life, because people, not fully, do whatever you feel comfortable with, but bring them into the behind the scenes of why your company is better than all the other companies,
100%.
Yeah. And just to wrap it up, if in a world of AI and automation and inauthenticity,
inauthenticity.
Inauthenticity.
That's a tough one.
That's a hard one. Be authentic. Be human.
But no, on a serious note though, like, not to be too serious, but if you do have ideas and topics and things you want us to talk more about, dive in, do some more research about and bring this to you, please do leave a comment below. Let us know. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down if you like this.
Don't give us a thumbs down. Don't listen to him.
If you like this or not. Honestly, we want to hear from you, right? So it's like if you find these valuable, we'll keep doing them. But,
This was fun. This was great. Until next time.
Keep building.